What's up? Today we're going to be looking at the customer experience of buying a ready-to-fly drone from Five33. This is a service we've offered for a few months now, and honestly the system has developed so much in that time period that we're going to show you what it's like as of today. We've now changed over to a Shopify store, which is miles better from a customer experience standpoint. And I just wanted everyone to kind of see what it's like going from clicking buy now on the website to having the drone delivered to your house. We're gonna dive in here at my apartment in Knoxville from the customer experience side, and then we're gonna get in the car and see what it's like for us to have the order come in, go pick the parts, build the drone, quality control test it, and then have it sent to the customer. And you'll get to kind of see the entire experience all in one video. So I hope you enjoy it. It's a little bit different, but this will give you a better idea of what it's like to order a ready-to-fly drone from Five33. Let's hop into it. We're on my rolly chair so we can do a cool intro. Whee! Okay, so you're at your computer, and the first thing you want to do, of course, is go to fly533.com. Believe it or not, I have a bookmark on my Google Chrome page, but as you can see, fly533.com. Of course, this is our full website. You have this nice little graphic that shows up, but what we're worried about today is the pre-built section. The first thing you're gonna see is that these drones are built to order. These are not in a box sitting in a warehouse somewhere. No, when you order, it is built specifically to your needs and your requests, and then tested here in the USA and shipped directly to you. That's to say we have a lot of different options and customizable options available. However, if you see something that's not there or you want a particular configuration that's not listed, just shoot an email over to builds@fly533.com, as you see here, and we can make something happen, no doubt. These are just our more popular options. So you'll see they're categorized by analog, HD0, and DJI. Video systems, I know we're working towards getting walk snail and things like that added as well, but this is what we have at the moment. We are literally adding more options every single day. As you'll see, analog is the one we have the most of available right now. However, like I said, we're adding more daily. We'll hop in here to maybe one of these these analog mid mounts, and you'll see you have the option to pick your receiver and then also your motors on a setup like this. We don't have any non-MR30 motors in stock right now. Kind of hard to see, but you can select your motors. You can go over to Crossfire, you can go over to Tracer, Ghost. Oh, I want these motors, that motors. It's really cool that you can have a custom build in that way. I think one we're gonna do today though is an HD0 ready to fly. One that's been really popular recently has been these HD0 Tiny Trainer V2s. Of course, the Whoop light board fits in there really nicely. They have the cool LEDs, the HD0 Nano 90 camera. It's yeah, just been a really popular setup. So you don't get to pick the motors on these because we just do our stock Tiny Trainer setup that is available to be used in any of our Tiny Trainer races. And then you just pick what receiver that you'd like to use. We're gonna go with Express LRS today. You just add that to your cart, and then you would just go to proceed to checkout. We have Shop Pay now because of, we've transferred over to Shopify. However, we do have normal credit card transfer, PayPal, all of that jazz. And yes, so that's kind of the order process. You have a lot of customizable options as you see, and then you just go to checkout. And then we're gonna get in my car now to go to the shop where you see what it's like from our end and how it goes from this little thing here to click and check out to what it's like for us to then get that to you. One last note that you'll see here is that you do get free shipping on every single ready to fly. Any domestic orders over $125, you get free shipping. And all the ready to flies are, I believe the Tiny Whip is close, but all of them are just over $125, which means you're not gonna be paying for shipping for any ready to fly. Just a random perk. But we're going to get in the car, drive over to the shop, and then see what it's like to get this order and how we build and test all the drones. Doink. All right, so we got to the shop. As you see, the drone gates that we've all seen in so many of my videos over the years. And this is where the Five33 shop is, I guess, located. Kevin, who's gonna be the builder for today, is in here. That was his car out front. We're gonna go in here. Oh, Kevin's already there. Okay, so is this the order?
Yep.
Okay.
This is the order.
So here we made the order online back at the apartment, and then Kevin can take this, and when you get it ready to fly, and it says at the bottom, built by Kevin Nee. This is Kevin Nee right here. So explain to us the process of what do you have. Well, first of all, what did I buy?
Okay. Evan just bought a HT0 Express LS Tiny Trainer.
The V2?
V2.
Okay, perfect. So, well, let's go get everything.
Well, we need to make a box first.
Okay. Getting ahead of myself here. You look nervous, dude.
I am.
Beautiful.
Okay.
All right. Frame kit, canopy.
TCXO.
So what receiver did they get when they order it?
You can get the EP2.
The TCX. Oh, because it's the chip antenna. So that's super nice for the tiny trainer. Okay, so the Happy Model EP2 TXCO.
HD0 stuff.
So what's that? A Whoop light?
The Whoop light and the Nano light.
90 FPS HD0. Okay. Tiny turners. And then do you get the downward facing or the outward facing?
The outward facing.
Okay, so yeah, because on the Tiny Trainer V2, it does not work with downward facing.
No, it does not.
Or antenna. We didn't get
the TPU and the antenna holder.
Antenna holder. Okay.
The true RC.
Ooh, so what's this one?
RHCP.
RHCP. So they all come with RHCP, but if you want LHCP, you can request that over email. But most of them come with RHCP, and those core antennas are great. Sitting down to build, what kind of tools do you use to build up everything? Well, first of all, talk me through some of the stickers you got here.
Okay.
You got Newbie Drone, Holy Bro. You're an HT0 fanboy, so I know you have a Divi Math.
Of course, the 533.
Oh, we got the Ducks, the Summer logo, and then the Stealth one. Beta FPV. Man, Newbie Drone has some cool stickers. Okay, well, sorry, I got distracted there. But what kind of tools do you have?
Okay, so I usually just have a 2.5, but 2 mil and a 1.5 mil.
Okay. And then what about the stuff to like update the HD0 VTX or bind?
So I have the HD0 programmer.
Oh, is that the one you plug into the computer?
Yep.
Oh.
So it's easier if you want to update your Whoop light, so it works with Nano 90s.
You have to update it.
Yep.
But Kevin updates it for you, so if you build it, then that's a plus there. And then you got your tweezers, your zip ties, and then you got your soldering iron there. And that's what you need to be a pro like Kevin. One question I did have, so say they just bought all this stuff, and then say you sit down and like yesterday you were building something and the receiver was bad. So did you charge the customer for that, or did you just grab another one?
I just grabbed another one.
Okay, so that is a benefit, I will say, of the Ready to Flies, is you don't buy stuff and it shows up and it's dead. We handle all that, figured out, and test it, or Kevin tests it, as you'll see in a second, and you don't have to worry about those kind of returns. It shows up and it's gonna work. And we had that happen literally yesterday, and Kevin just swapped it out, grabbed another one, and we handled the support stuff with, I believe it was TBS. Now we're gonna do a little bit of movie magic, like this, and Kevin built the Tiny Trainer V2, and I am intrigued. I haven't even seen this. What is this little bag here? What all goes in there?
That's like all the extra boxes and screws that's left over from the parts that's used to build the Tiny Trainers.
Okay, so like extra motor screws, the propeller screws, all the random stuff. In the past, that was a complaint we had, was that they didn't get the extra screws, or like we kind of just gave them the drone but nothing else. But since you're literally buying the parts that make up the drone, Kevin made this out of the little prop bag, or the canopy bag, that's where you get everything.
Now it's also easier, like if you bought something else, it won't get mixed up, and then you won't know like which one has the actual electronics in there.
Okay, very interesting, super cool. Okay, so now the drone's built, and then we have to update the Whoop light. We're gonna test flight, so you're gonna put your bind phrase on it, right?
Yep.
And then you're gonna set up on beta flight and everything. So let's take it over and show us how to do all that. I don't even know how to update a Whoop light, so I might just record this for my personal. So he's got the drone plugged in here, has beta flight pulled up, and then he has just a diff that he uses, or actually I'll let you describe it. So
it's a diff of all the, well, almost all of the Ready to Flies that we have.
For the Tiny Trainer. They have all the, like a diff that we recommend, right?
Yeah, but like for every ready to fly that you order, there's always a like setting that we have.
Oh look, we have every one. Spec 7, the Tiny Trainer HD, Tiny Trainer Crossfire. Oh, just about every single one.
Almost.
We should just post that. That's a good idea. Okay, so you just do copy from file. You already flashed the diff on there, which is fine, but we'll just do it again, and then voila, now it has all the settings. Is there anything else that you have to change, or it already knows that it's Express LRS, it already knows it's HD0 and everything?
Well, this one, the setting already have the Express, but like if you order anything else, we will flash the correct setting, the presets for it. Okay, now here's something I want to know.
So the modes. Say somebody picks this up, they get their controller, and they want to know how to arm it. What aux switch does a go to the modes tab is what I'm asking.
Here's the arm.
Okay, so you have arm on aux 1 and on the high side. So I know it says that on like the little piece of paper, but that's what it actually means. It's on the right. And then are there any other modes set up out of the box?
No, that's
so just arm. So if you want to add turtle mode, you'd have to scroll down and then add your turtle mode, or flip over after crash. There you go. And so you can set that up, and we're happy to show you. But all you would do, add range, you select your aux switch, and then go as you do. But this does not come with turtle mode preset up, but you are more than welcome to set it up if need be. So we'll save that. But again, your arm switch for all of our ready to flies will be aux 1 over there to the right. And then anybody else can set up their own turtle mode switch. You got it flashed, all the settings on there. Now you need to get the HD0 board set up, and you need to put the Express LRS bind phrase. So say somebody gets Express LRS, how would they bind it?
Plug in the battery 3 times and make it go to the bind mode.
Okay, show me how to do that.
And then it's double blinking.
Whoa.
Fast.
Let me see. Let me get to focus here. So which one's the receiver here?
It's the ones on the top. The
green light. Okay. Light. So that's the Express LRS receiver. You did that triple plug-in, and now it's in bind mode. So then how would you change? How would they put their bind phrase on there?
Well, you connect it to your transmitter first, and then use your transmitter to enter Wi-Fi mode. That'll be faster.
Oh, really?
Waiting for 60 seconds.
Ah. So then, wait. So you can just click bind and Express LRS in like the Lewis script.
Yep. And
then you can set your bind phrase to whatever you want by. Show us how to do that. I'm learning stuff about Express LRS just talking to you. Kevin just got this boxer, by the way. He really likes it.
Very nice.
So, he did the triple plug, and it's double flashing.
Go to systems, Express LRS. So it's double flashing right now.
Yeah.
And then you just press bind.
Okay.
It's binded.
Okay, so
solid green light.
So it's bound, but it doesn't have your. So it's bound and it would work, but it doesn't have your bind phrase, and So how would you put it into the Wi-Fi mode to connect?
Wi-Fi connectivity.
Okay.
Enable receiver Wi-Fi.
Dude, this is
it's just that simple.
Yeah. Do not share your bind phrase. Now you're in Wi-Fi mode. You see that super fast flashing? That means you're in Wi-Fi mode. So you have Express LRS Wi-Fi. You're gonna connect.
Maybe it already has the password.
Yeah, if you don't have the password is Express LRS, all lowercase, and that'll log you in.
But my phone loads so fast.
Oh, here it goes. Oh. So, if it doesn't automatically open, you can go to 10.0.0.1. Here's your binding phrase. That's the thing everybody talks about with Express LRS. Don't ever share your bind phrase, but that's like a secret password that you can put that'll make all of your drones bind. So, Kevin's going to put whatever his bind phrase is for his, which we will hide. And then all you're going to do is bind phrase and click save and reboot. And then you can follow these exact same steps and put in your bind phrase for your drone. He clicks save and reboot. His receiver is now set with his bind phrase and bound to his radio. You can tell by that solid green light there on the receiver. Now it's flashed the Betaflight, Express LRS, and now it's bound. Now we need to set up the HD0 VTX, right?
Yep.
Cool. Or you're updating the Whoop Light VTX to make it work with this Nano 90 camera, and how do you go about that? I've never even seen this programmer work, so I'm genuinely excited.
New.
It's new?
It's pretty new.
Okay. So once it's plugged in, now you have this little USB thing. What are you going to do here?
You need a USB-C, plug it into your computer.
Okay. And then what firmware did you download here?
It'll be on the HD0 download page.
Okay.
And then you need to download the drivers, and then it will be all set.
So this is called the VTX Programmer?
Yep.
Okay.
Under Utilities.
Okay, on the HD0 download page. Okay.
Version 1. The newest version, and then the Whoop Light.
Okay, so you select the newest version, Whoop Light VTX. It says load firmware success.
Update.
Or update. Update success.
Very fast.
And that's it?
That's it.
It's on the newest firmware.
That's it.
So tell me, whoa, well that was cool. So tell me why this little guy is so special. Like, how did you used to have to do it?
Well, you used to have to download the firmware onto your goggles, no, to an SD card. Put the SD card into your goggles, plug in your Whoop Light into your goggles, power on your goggles, and then flash the firmware. So
yeah, I got a headache just kind of thinking about that. So this, you just plug it into your computer, plug that in, and then you're done. It's like Betaflight almost, except for your VTX.
Yep.
And then now it's updated. It's going to work with the Nano 90 automatically.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So put it back together, and then now you're going to show us how you do a test flight, right?
Yep.
Sweet. I'm excited to see your test flight idea here. Put your charged battery in there. Hopefully there's no magic smoke. Nice. Boots right up. Got his props on there.
So we'll do a hover test first.
Hover test.
Make sure the motor's spinning.
Looks good to me. Oh, nice. Sounds great too. All right.
And then test the video. You want to see the video?
Sure. Yeah. Let's.
If it shows.
Nice. Let's see. Let's try it. That looks like video to me. So here's a question. What channel do most ready to flies come on out of the box? Do you know?
Should be R1.
So HD0, they'll come on R1. And so if you have your HD0 goggles or the VRX, look on R1. It should power right on. And then does this have, for changing channels, how do they change channels? Is it MSP?
MSP.
So what stick command is it for an HD0 person to change channels?
It's going in.
Okay.
It's like this.
And then that's going to pull up a video menu, and then they can just select their channel and power and everything. Save and exit. Beautiful. And then what about to make sure they're on 90 hertz? Do you know how to do like the camera setting?
Camera setting, you go this way.
So just throttle halfway, yaw right.
Yep.
And that will open the camera setting menu to make sure you're in the 540p 90 hertz. You can also go to 720p 60 if your heart desires. But then now I just kind of want to see, I mean, Kevin is obviously a very experienced builder and everything, but I want you to show us how you do a little test flight to make sure the build's good before it goes out. It's okay. Nice. So Kevin was telling me that he loves building, but his favorite part of building is that he gets to fly all the brand new drones. So Kevin's now a spoiled drone pilot that only flies brand new drones. But I'd say you deserve it. Looks like it flies great. Sounds like it flies great. You have good video and everything?
Yep.
Great. And then do you have OSD and all the voltage and everything in your OSD?
You have the voltage and then the tiny trainer name.
Okay, the name of the tiny trainer, and you got your voltage in there. Long story short, you have everything in the OSD right out of the box. We're gonna go pick up the drone after a nice little test flight. Make sure the motors are cool. Here you go. And then, now it's gonna go in a box and go to somebody's house, right? Mm-hmm. I wish it was going to my house, but I feel like it's probably
not. Did you not order this one? Oh, you ordered this one.
I'll take it home with me then. Perfect. Before it goes out, I'll show you a nice little view of what it looks like in the little fancy light box. Kevin is a super, super good builder. So if you see built by Kevin Nee, you know it's built nice. And now it's gonna go into its box to its owner. So the last thing you do is, if you see built by Kevin Nee, the man himself, then you got a pro-built drone. So then you take your packing slip, toss it in here, and then something we're working on actively, admittedly, is the best way to pack these. So you'll how do you try and pack it to make sure this doesn't get damaged in transport? We got our craft paper. It's not much, but it's honest work, we'll tell you that. So you've got props down there as padding, okay? We'll come in here on top. I'd say, let me give it the shake test. Yeah. And I don't think we've ever had a drone break in transit. You think, or at least you've heard of?
have not.
I don't think so. So we did have one person complain, and I understand it's not perfect, but we're working on it, and for right now, this works great. So you'll finish taping it up, and then that's going out to who was this build? Really? So we did some movie magic. Who was this build for? Rodriguez. Gabriel Rodriguez, you were used as part of our movie magic. We hope you enjoy. You saw your Tiny Trainer V2 get a live demonstration flight, and it was built by Kevin. So you're in good hands. All right, so it's all packed up. Labels on there for Gabriel, and then you just toss it over there to the corner, and that's where the orders are taken off to. Kevin, thanks for your help today, and I know all the 533 customers thank you for all their good builds. And yeah, I'm sure you'll see Kevin around. Are you going to Champs? Do you know the Champs tickets just came out today?
No, I'm still.
Are you gonna buy one? You're still thinking?
Yeah.
Sport class or pro, right?
Sport.
Sport, okay. This could be the future sport class champion we're looking at here. We don't even know it. I think you should go. We're gonna drive down with the store and everything, so you'll see. And what is your pilot name? Just so people see you at sport class.
YKEF.
YKEF. Don't ask me how to spell it or why. Like what? Or do you have any kind of reasoning behind that before we go?
That's just my gamer tag.
Just your gamer tag?
Yep.
Well, YKEF is pretty fast and a great builder. And you will definitely have brand new builds if you go to sport class. All right, cool. Thanks. All right, finishing editing the video right now and figured I need some kind of outro. Just want to say thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed getting to meet Kevin. He is so passionate about drones and building, and obviously so knowledgeable. I feel like I learned more about HD0 and ELRS in this video than I even knew before. So really awesome working with him, Armando, and all of our other builders. And that's the kind of, the quality you saw from Kevin is what you can expect from any and all of our builds. That's the quality that Armando holds and we hold together for what you can expect. So hope you guys enjoyed, learned a little bit along the way, even if you don't get ready to flies. Like I said, Kevin kind of taught us a lot along the way about how he does things, and hopefully that could make your builds better moving forward. But if you ever need a break from building, we're happy to take that on, and would love for you to get the that full experience. But thanks for watching, and I'll keep trying to make content. I'll see you guys around. Bye.